Good morning and welcome to Monday's Assembly. It's been a wet one, but I hope you've managed to have a good fun time too. I think one of the dangers of this lockdown is that home and school, bedroom and classroom, Monday to Friday or the weekend, tend to blur and merge into one. I was talking to some lower school pupils on Friday, virtually of course, about their lower school council meeting and the feedback that they had. And one of the points that they raised was that lessons sometimes overrun. One of the dangers of not being governed by the bells of Bluecoat that we know and love so well is that the day isn't punctuated and it doesn't tell us when to move on to the next thing. Being at home so much of the time, as most of us are, means that one day can simply roll in to the next. There have been many moments when I have had time on my hands, and rather than getting things done that I knew needed to be done, I've effectively frittered that time away and achieved nothing. Rather than feeling refreshed and happy with that, I've always felt frustrated with myself because it hasn't been proper relaxation, which is essential, but time wasting, which isn't. We need to work hard, even harder than normal probably, to have a routine which I think will keep us healthy and focused and motivated each day. That takes a bit of discipline, doesn't it? And it isn't easy. Most of us struggle with it, I do. But it is positive and it will help the days to be more productive, which certainly for me means that I can get into bed and sleep pretty soundly each night. Now, because you don't need to catch the bus or dash for the car or lift each day, your morning routine might well have been thrown out of the window with the first day of the Christmas holidays and you haven't got anything back since. I'd encourage us all to try and keep a routine as best we can. For me, whilst I don't always like it, the alarm gets me up in the morning and I head downstairs for a nice mug of tea and a good read and think for half an hour or so before taking Arthur, the dog, out for his morning walk and then getting back for breakfast and getting ready for work. Each day, just as you have your timetable, I've got my diary, which is filled with meetings or conversations or things that I need to do and tick off as I go through the day. Hopefully I get most of them done. Finishing work is great for us all. It's the opportunity for me to catch up with the family, probably mop up the day's home learning with the youngest boy, a bit of reading with the others, a bit of exercise maybe, and making sure that I'm ready for the next day before some reading of my own and then happily switching off the light. You might well have discussed routines with your tutors, but I would encourage you all to get one and then try your hardest to stick at it. It's a good habit to develop. Your school days are pretty organised, but how you start and finish the day is largely up to you. But it can have a big impact on how you feel about it and of course what you manage to get done. This Wednesday, you might be aware, we have Breaking the Screen Day. This is not a day for you to waste, but it is a day for you to make the most of, planning some activities that you might have little time to do in a normal day. It might be something that benefits you, but also hopefully benefits others too. You'll be discussing this with your tutors today and tomorrow, and then of course when you come back from Breaking the Screen Day on Wednesday, when you get back into school on Thursday. Just as an idea, why not plan something that would be really good for you, really good for someone else at home, whoever's at home with you, and then something that would be really good for someone outside your home as well, maybe a neighbour who needs some work in the garden or something being bought from a shop. Now with a little bit of planning and some discipline, I hope that it's going to be a great day for you and I look forward to hearing all about what you've been up to afterwards. It's Monday morning, and so to help your brains get into gear as I finish, a random riddle for you. Lose me once and I come back stronger. Lose me twice and I'm gone forever. What am I? Answers on an email, please. Have a great week. Thanks very much.